We have a couple exciting matches for you this evening. See our first two players warming up at the table. That's Victor Dold, and he is challenging up. So he currently sits in the 16th spot. He's challenging Amanda Zajac, who currently sits in the 15th spot. They are playing 9-ball, race to 7. Traditional Texas Express rules, 9-ball will not count on the break. Early 9s will count.
Oh no, that's an SP2.
So Victor just getting some last-minute warm-ups in here, and then we'll lag for the opening break. Coming up in our second match, it is a non-list match, but it does have list implications. We will have Chris Hallen taking on Adam Maloney, also race to 7 and 9-ball. Now the winner of that match is going to have the opportunity to join the list. They will be taking on Matt Mandola, who currently sits in the 20th spot. So you see our current list there. We are coming to you live from Bison Billiards in Clarence, New York, right outside of Buffalo. If you're a loyal viewer of our channel, I'm sure you are familiar with the pool hall, the premier pool hall in Western New York. Just give the players the thumbs up to go ahead and lag for the opening break. I think Victor's just waiting on Amanda to join him at the table.
It's already done.
All right, I see Amanda coming into the pool hall now. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'll start a live poll in the chat so you can let us know who you think is the favorite in this match. All right, the poll is live. Just letting the players know the stream is live and we can go ahead and get started. I did ask Victor, I didn't get a chance to speak to Amanda, but I spoke to Victor before the match, and he said they have played a few times, but nothing too serious. So a little difficult to predict how this matchup is going to play out. But on paper, Amanda is the higher ranked player. I know Victor has spent some time out of town recently. So he said he hasn't been playing pool, hasn't been his priority. So we'll see if that factors in. I did watch him warm up for a few minutes, and he looked pretty sharp. So I don't know if that was all talk. Maybe he's been visiting every pool hall he can find out of town when he's traveling with the horses. All right, so Amanda wins the leg. She's going to go ahead and break. We did tweak some things with the stream. I know the last couple weeks the video has been a little off. It's been low quality. We did tweak it so you should be able to view the stream in 1080p. If it's not in 1080p, go to your settings, which is the little gear icon at the bottom of the video, and you can change it from either auto or recommended. You can manually select the 1080p, and that should sharpen up the video a bit. All right, so a good break there by Amanda. Good cue ball control. She does leave the cue ball in the middle of the table, a little bit low. But she's going to have a look at the 1. May slide past that 7. And she makes contact with the 7. And I think really the 2 to the 3 is going to be the biggest issue with this rack. The 1 leads to the 2. The 3 ball doesn't have a pocket in that bottom right corner. The 8 ball is blocking. Yep, we all know about that corner pocket. You have to hit it clean. Very deep shelf. And that 1 ball hangs up, and we'll see how Amanda attacks this 2-3. Okay, good control there. Just a nice draw shot. Uses the point a bit. She could come between the 6-5. Yep, to the other side. Wow. Just like that 1 ball hung up for Victor, the cue ball hangs up for Amanda. She's going to have a good look at the 3 ball, tries to just roll it in. But she overcooks it, and a little bit of a giggle as Victor comes to the table. They both can't believe that that cue ball hung up like it did in that side pocket. All right, so 3 to the 5. I think he can pull it back below the 9. Yep, just like that. He wanted to get maybe a little bit more distance on that cue ball. Not sure if he can slow roll it and hold for the 6. Okay. Sometimes the angle is deceiving on the monitor, so if I do make an incorrect call, just extend me some grace. All right, looks like a pretty easy, straightforward 3 ball out here. Big thing is you just don't want to get straight on the 8. For me, I like to play inside the ball, so I want to try to leave the cue ball somewhere on the rail. That way you can play it forward. You can either, I'm probably going to be coming to the other side of the 9, play this with some left-hand spin. And you're just sort of aiming for that second diamond on the left side rail. Got to hit the 8 ball a little bit full. Exactly what Victor does, and I said the second diamond, and he hit it perfectly. So good job to Victor there. Just needs to bury the 9 ball to make it a 1-0 lead over Amanda. And he overcuts it. Some good work there by Victor. He just unfortunately overcuts the 9. It wasn't a simple shot on that 9. He had to do a little something. All right, so a chip in for Amanda, and she's going to take our first lead of the match. I'd love to know who is in our chat, who is viewing the match. Let us know where you're viewing from, who you're supporting, what you want to see in the match, what you want to see from our commentator. People around these parts like to call me Vinny Socks. I will be your commentator for the night. We may have a special guest join us at some point, but can't guarantee it, so you might be stuck with me all night. Just want to give a quick plug for the tournament we have upcoming here at Bison Billiards this Saturday, March 14th. It is our annual Kids Variety Club Telethon tournament. Bison Billiards is honored to host Norm and Diane Skolsky's Variety Club Telethon tournament. Doors are going to open at 10 a.m., start at 11 a.m. sharp. It is a bar box 8-ball tournament, double elimination, race to 2, both brackets, and a lot of festivities throughout the day. We're going to have some cue stick raffles, some basket raffles, a 50-50 drawing. If it is something you're interested in, there's a $40 entry fee. You can pre-register, prepay to secure your spot. It is a tournament that I know fills up pretty quickly each year, so if something you're interested in, give us a call, 716-632-0281, or you can contact Mike or one of the other staff members here at Bison through the Facebook page, Bison Billiards on Facebook. All right, we have David Stevens in the live chat. He is coming to us from St. Mary's, PA, and he's cheering for Amanda. Thank you for joining, David. I recognize the name. I know you've been in some of our other streams, possibly when Amanda was playing. So thank you for tuning in. Taking a look at the live poll, we got 3 votes. Amanda at 33%, Victor at 67%. Thank you for all who have voted. All right, a miss there on the 1 ball by Victor. Relatively open layout here for Amanda. I think the 1 ball is probably the toughest shot here. She can bury this. She does. Can just come straight down the right side of the table for this 3 ball. You want to try to get below it if you can. Yeah, she stayed high, which means you're going to have to contend with some of these balls at the bottom of the table. Yeah, that's what I was worried about there. Shot like that on the 2 ball, you want, with all those balls at the bottom of the table, you want to try to get below the 3 so you're not contending with that clump of balls. And just got her out of position, and you know, once you get out of position, it's tough to get back in position, as they say. David asks, anyone from Buffalo playing the Joss Q 9-ball event at Brick House Billiards in Syracuse this weekend? I know I'm not, but we do have quite a few players here from Buffalo that travel to a lot of those Joss events. Off the top of my head, Jake Jackson, the young phenom, Dave Powis, I know he travels to some of those. So I'm not 100% sure who's going to be at that event, but I'm sure Buffalo will have some representation. One of these days I'll make it out to one of those Joss events. Maybe the Turning Stone Classic, you know, if you're going to go big. All right, Amanda with a challenging shot here on the 5 ball. She's going to have to go into the 6. Okay, just elects to play safe, and she's going to leave Victor with a cut on the 5 ball. Just difficult to avoid the 8, I believe. A little bit of movement in the live poll. We got another vote, and we are currently sitting at 2-2. So 50%, 50%. Victor did not like that shot. He didn't want to take it on, so elects to play safe. Not a bad choice there. David says it's going to be his first Joss event. Looking forward to it. Well, good luck. I know they get some pretty strong players at those events, so bring your A game. That's my best advice, but I appreciate anybody who throws their hat in the ring and goes to some of those events, so definitely good luck. Let us know how it goes. Join us next week. And while I'm on next week, I'll just give you a quick plug. Next week we are going to be doing Monday. I know normally we do Monday. This week we did Tuesday. Next Monday we currently have a match with Venkat and Tyler Mirando, and we're going to be having another match as well, yet to be announced. All right, Banks at the 5 ball, and I think it's going to leave Victor a shot here. And I think he can go into the 6 ball to help him with position. Now, you want to roll this 5 ball in. If you just clip the right side of the 6, it's going to hold the cue ball. He's digging down on it. Yeah, I think he had an opportunity maybe just to roll that forward. You were going to make contact with the right part of that 6 ball, and you would have been left the shot, but leaves the 6 ball in a pretty tough spot. I don't think it cuts in that side pocket. Yeah, I think both of these players are just kind of feeling the table out right now. I know that these players normally don't miss this many balls. I can tell you that. I've played Victor many times. I've played Amanda many times, and I think right now we just got some early match rust here, but I'm sure it'll be shook off in a rack or so. We are racing to 7. Again, Amanda took the first rack. She is up 1-0. Big shot here. I think he can just draw it back. Great shot there, and he got perfect on the 7 ball. Big thing here is just don't land straight. You know, use that bottom rail, cut the 7 ball in, come off the bottom rail. If you come off the bottom rail, you're going to guarantee you won't be straight. All right, I think he maybe just overthought that. But Amanda is going to have a good look at the 7. I think she could just stop there and then play the 8 ball 2 rails. You're going to play it with some inside, come off the bottom rail, the right side rail, and you're going to come out to the middle of the table for the 9. Let's see if I'm a mind reader here. All right, so inside English here. Going to hit around the 2nd diamond. Okay, a little bit more towards the 1st diamond, but you played my shot, and this is really all you want on the 9 ball. You're not looking to get perfect position on the 9 ball. You just want to have a look. And she hit that with a low ball, and I think it just kind of kicked on her a little bit. I feel like with a shot like that, it might just be easier to play that with a high ball. She played it with a low ball, maybe with a little bit of unintended spin. We got the votes coming into the live poll, fast and furious. Amanda sitting at 57%, Victor at 43%. All right, if you're going to miss, that's how you want to miss on the pro side. And Amanda's going to have a tough cut here, but I would expect her to go with this one. Just a high ball. And you're just going for the make here. You're not trying to do anything fancy. You're just looking for the edge of that 9 ball. All right, second best prize. She misses the 9 ball, but gets behind it. And if that's what she was intending to do, that was a great shot. I think she may have been trying to cut it. We'll maybe ask her in the post-match interview if she is our victor. No pun intended to Victor Dold. Probably would make more sense for him to be the victor, seeing as if that is his first name. Wow. Big time bank there by Victor, but the pocket gets him a little bit. And if I'm Amanda, I'm probably just going to try to thin off the right side of the 9 ball. Looks like Victor maybe is. All right, she's going to go the other way. I was going to say Victor's fighting the ball a little bit right now, so wouldn't have wanted to leave him anything easy. He could cross bank this. He could come across the top of the 9 ball, bank into the other side pocket. Just got to watch out for the scratch. Wow, he tries to cut that in the side pocket. Didn't even know that that shot was on, but good attempt at it. He just hit the outside point. Amanda's going to have an opportunity here to go up 2-0. I think she can just roll this in. Wow, she also hits the outside point. So a lot of back and forth in this match, and I think that some of these mistakes are going to be cleaned up. But Victor's still got to bear down and make the shot. He's on the rail, you know. To the casual viewer, this might seem like an easy shot, but, you know, if you're a pool player, you know that anytime you're on the rail. Okay, but he stays down on it. Really good job there by Victor. And we have a tie match. So Victor evens the score at 1. like I said, I had a good chance to speak with Victor prior to the match. And he told me that he's been out of town recently. He's been to, I think, Texas, Mississippi, Georgia. He does show horses. He competes in horse shows, and he wins some money, and he also does some buying and selling of horses. That's the game that he's into. Really interesting to speak to Victor. I'm someone who doesn't know a ton about animals, so to kind of get a peek into that world, it was interesting, and I appreciated him sharing it. I think he said he's currently got 7 horses that he owns, and he trains and he takes them to shows. So if you ever find yourself at a horse show, look for Victor. All right, Victor just getting a approval from Amanda to move the rack. Does have a look at the 1, and that's going to lead to the 2. Just maybe a touch of inside here. Oh, and that 1 ball's going to hang up. All right, so Victor on the 1 ball. I think he can just drag this down the table. Okay, he elects to go off the top side of the 1, use the rail. He's got a great angle here on the 2. He can just draw it back. Just make sure that you get beyond the 7. You want to try to get, roughly where the cue ball is now, maybe a little bit deeper. All right. He does clear the 7. He's okay. He can come to the right side of this 4 ball. Just got to be careful of the 7 ball. You don't want to run into the 7. Okay, he's going to the jump, so the angle and the monitor must be deceiving, because from here it looks like he has the whole ball, but he's going to the jump shot. So he's going to have to jump over just a piece of the 7 ball to make the 3. Victor is a pretty proficient jump shot player, so I expect him to... Wow, he makes it. Wow, great shot there, and he's maybe going to get some love. No, he's not. He's going to be coming maybe with another jump shot here. I think the play here is if he has the full 4 ball, just stop it. He wants to hit that 9. All right, so Amanda left with the 4 ball, but she's straight in, so not a lot you can do with the cue ball. She's gonna have to try to come back for the 5. Spears it in. Great shot there by Amanda, and she's got a good angle to roll down for the 6 ball. Victor hooked again on the 5 ball. Let's see what he chooses to do here. He might be able to kick off that right long rail. Let us know in the live chat how the stream looks, how it sounds. Make sure that the video and the audio is clear. If you have any feedback, it is always welcomed. If you want me to make my voice a little bit deeper, a little bit higher. Wow, he jumps right over the 5 ball. And Amanda's going to have, let's see here. With all the balls in such close proximity, makes things a little bit more difficult, but I definitely expect her to get out here. Just stay under the 6 ball. You're going to play the 7 ball in the bottom right corner. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. She says everything looks and sounds good. Oh, wait. No, she retracted the message, so maybe we don't look and sound good. Great shot there. Did she get there? Did she get there? Tough to tell. She doesn't look too upset with her position, so I think she's got the 8-ball. If she does, she might be able to just cheat the pocket and go forward. Yep. She's going to be left with a similar shot to Victor in that first rack. She's going to have a pretty healthy cut here on the 9-ball into a very tough pocket, as we all know. Just play this with high ball. All right, she buries it. Amanda, great shot there on the 9-ball. That should give her some confidence. 2-1. Trying to make out what Amanda's shirt says. Returning to reclaim my hollow, hideous soul. Gonna have to Google that, find out what that reference is from. If anyone knows, let me know in the chat. Claim my hollow, hideous soul. If it's... Oh, it's a song. Lorna Shore. Not familiar. Definitely a nice shot. Nice out there by Amanda. And we got ourselves a good match on our hands. I expect it to be neck and neck the whole way. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, you like the video, you turn on your notifications. That way you're notified every time we go live. And things are just going to continue to improve. We are still pretty new to the street game, so there's been some talk about upgrading our camera, upgrading some of the other technical aspects of our stream. So big things to come here on the Bison Billiards stream. So stay tuned, stay with us. All right, missed there by Amanda, but she's going to get a nice jelly roll there. Looks like Victor's going to have to kick behind it. Okay, makes good contact, but the 1-ball is going to be left for that left side pocket. Amanda right down on it, so she knows what she's doing here. Yep, plays it with some bottom right, and she's going to get perfect. So David's in here for Amanda, and we know Karen's in here for Amanda. Do we have any Victor fans out there? Let us know. I think his wife does join when he's playing, so maybe that opening miss on the 9-ball scared her away. We hope not. I think Victor is very much in this match. Taking a look at the live poll, we have 9 votes. Amanda sitting at 67%, Victor at 33%. I think that's pretty low. Victor can catch a nice gear here. He's going to have to use some bottom right here. He's going to have to try to kill it off the right side rail, just above that 7-ball. He's going to hit the right side rail and then come towards the 6. Okay, he just overcuts it. A little bit too much spin there. He had the right idea. He's got to leave Amanda a really long shot here on the 5-ball, but if she makes it, she's going to have a look at the 6. Big thing here is if she's going to draw it back, got to be very aware of where that 7-ball is. All right, she goes into the 8, and that 5-ball is going to come down and lay up real nice for Victor. And the nice thing about the angle on the 5 that he has is if you make the 5, you're not going to get straight on the 6. Just roll this in. You really don't have to do anything else. Wow, he overcuts it. Seems like that's a theme with Victor's game. Seems like he's overcutting the ball. So Amanda doesn't want to end up straight here on the 6th ball, so let's see if she tries to draw it back a little bit. Great shot there. She's going to get perfect on the 7 ball. She could just play with this with some bottom right, just kill it off the right side rail. Okay. Overcooked that one. Is. Great shot there by Victor, and it looks like he's going to even this match up at 2. And he does.
Confidence when you're not playing extremely well. Pocket a nice ball and tie up the match.
So I already gave the plug earlier for this Kids Variety Club Telethon tournament. Is it a tournament you've played in before? What can you tell us about it?
Absolutely. I will be joining this Saturday as well. It's a blast. It's a fantastic cause. You can win great raffles. You can win some prizes, good stuff, great food. It's a wonderful
and it's a race to 2, both brackets, which I like.
Yeah,
I feel like the matches go quick.
Anybody can win a race to 2.
Yep. Doors open at 10 a.m. again this Saturday for the Kids Variety Club Telethon tournament. Start is 11 a.m. sharp. Oops, sorry. Did I knock you over? I'm sorry.
All right. It's a great event.
Yeah,
Excited
good cause.
again.
Come down and have some fun. Like Larry said, they're going to have basket raffles, a 50-50 drawing. You can win a cue stick. And check out Buys and Billiards if you haven't ever been here before. Definitely the premier pool hall in Western New York. We got 7-foot tables, 9-foot tables, a mix of diamond, Rassins.
Great mixture of everything. It's definitely my favorite place to play pool.
And if you're a beginner who's just looking to get into pool, maybe you want to join a league, make some friends, that's what we have going on tonight. And I feel like there's a league here almost every night of the week.
Every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So what's going on? You know about the leagues more than I do. What do you got going on tonight?
Tonight is the BCA cash. I'm on a team with Matt, John Beresfield. We got a bunch of great players. Great people. Low players, high players, just a fun, good group.
Nice. We got L Stop in the live chat, says I've got the winner.
That's me, guys.
Well,
I'm 1 spot behind Victor and 2 behind Amanda, so I've been held up for a week and I got the winners.
Well, it won't be right after this match because we do have a second match. Add-up's going to be a good one.
For sure.
Winner's going to be able to take on Matt Mandola for the 20th spot.
Nice.
Well,
I do like that. Now that you said that, I've heard a few players recently ask me that aren't on the list how to get on the list.
So what I've been looking to do is once I have 2 players that show interest in being on the stream, I'm going to let them match up, and then the winner of that can challenge the 20th spot. So
that's how it should be.
Hey, there's one player who wants to challenge the 20th spot. I want there to be a challenge before you get to challenge. So the first one is going to be Chris Hallen and Adam Maloney, both of them. So the first one is going to be Chris Hallen and Adam Maloney, both of them. Are looking to get on the list.
Cue ball came up a little short. Victor does have a long shot, but it's very makeable, but it's hard to get back.
All right, I think we should be back. We just had to reset the internet. Let us know. Oh, no. Just give us a status check in the live chat. Let us know if we're back online. All right, perfect. Thank you, Karen. Amanda, if you didn't catch the end of that last rack, Amanda had a nice cut in the side pocket, and she is up 3-2. All right, Amanda to break from the right-hand side. Up 3-2. Really good break there. She's going to make a couple balls. And she may have a look at the 2. If the 2 ball clears the 8, I think she does have a look at the 2. Just taking a look at it now. If she doesn't, pretty straightforward safe here, just behind the 8 ball. Going to get a roll there. It's going to come off the top point of the side pocket. Oh, this internet. Apologize if we're lagging here.
Say hi.
Trying to reconnect here. Apologize. I think it's all the people in the pool hall with their phones on, connected to the Wi-Fi. I think it's slowing things down. I'm going to see if maybe Chuck or Tony could reset the Wi-Fi here. All right, shot on the 5 ball here. He's going to be using the bridge. Wow. He miscues, jumps right over the ball, and Amanda's going to have ball in hand on the 5 ball. Hey, what's up? Is this yours? No. All right, so pretty straightforward 4 ball out here for Amanda. I think she maybe wants to try to get back for the 6 ball on the side. She can play inside the 5 ball here, come 2 rails, which I think she's going to do for the 6 ball. She's going to get good. No, she doesn't want to go into the 6, but she's still okay. All right, wiggles that one home and just come on to the other side of the 9 ball, play the 8-9 in the same pocket. Perfect. Oh, yep, wants it to get up a little bit. She's okay. So this 9 ball to take a 4-2 lead over Victor Dold. And she rattles it home. So she rattled the 6 ball, rattled the 9 ball, but all is well. She goes up 4-2. And she needs 3. Her magic number is 3. Again, we are coming to you live from Bison Billiards in Clarence, New York. We mentioned that we have a pretty bumpin' league tonight. There's leagues, like Larry said, I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We host 22 BCA teams, 51 APA teams, 7 teams on our Ladies League, and 8 teams on our Masters League. So about 75 teams weekly, plus 15 teams once a month. And if you're looking to pick up some new pool equipment, this is definitely the place to do it. We have one of the best pro shops, I would say, in the region. And we sell everything from boots to chalk to gloves to tips to cases, really anything that you're looking for. We have over 200 pool cues in stock for sale. Prices ranging from $100 and up, so whatever type of cue you're looking for, we can definitely fit one into your budget. And we are active dealers for Predator, Jacoby, Viking, P-Shower, Q-Tech. Going for the 1-8 combo here. Doesn't want that 8 to fall, or actually he might have wanted it to fall with where that 3 ball is. Now he's going to have to try to find a way to get back up table for the 3. Just stops the ball. He's going to take his medicine here on the 3 ball. Okay, tries to play safe, just tries to roll behind the 4, but doesn't get it. He's going to bring Amanda back to the table with a shot, and all balls are open. So I think this 3 ball is really the key shot here of the rack. Amanda comes to the table looking at her options. Maybe getting some advice from a few of the railbirds. Okay, she tries to back cut it and just overcuts it. And Victor might have a look at this. You can definitely see a piece of it. I just don't know if he can see enough to make it. All right, good attempt at it. That 3 ball is going to hang up, though, and Amanda's going to have a look. Just needs to be careful of that 7 ball. Looks like she's going to be going into the 7, so unless she can draw out of it. Nope, she goes into the 7, and, yeah, she's going to hook herself. I might have a piece of that 4 ball. You just got to be careful with where the 9 ball is. You don't want to leave Victor a 4-9 combo here for an early victory.
That was quick. Thank you.
All right, she's going to go to her jump cue. Apologize again for some of the technical issues we're having. We got a lot of people at the pool hall right now, and I think a lot of people on the Wi-Fi, so another thing that we're looking to work out here as the stream continues to grow and develop. All right, so Amanda, I think, looking to grab her jump cue. All right, still surveying her options. I think she's got her playing cue back. Is she going to kick at the 4, try to make the 4-9? Or is she just going to be okay just clipping off the right side of the 4? No, she's going to just try to tie something up. Actually, no, what she did there is she just didn't want to give Victor the easy 4-9, so she just cleared that 4 ball out of there. And only problem is that 5 ball is close to that 9 ball now, too, so Victor can get somewhere around the middle of the table. He might have a look at that 5-9, and I think that's what he's going for here. Nothing easy here for sure. Okay, the 5 ball must not pass the 9, or he just is looking to get out of this rack with a 5-9 combo. All right, 5-9 for the victory. And he buries it. Great shot there by Victor. He pulls himself within 1, 4-3. We are racing to 7, so Amanda needs 3, Victor needs 4. Just as a reminder, we do have another match coming up directly after this one. It's going to be Chris Hallen and Adam Maloney. They will be playing for the opportunity to challenge the 20th spot, Matt Mendola. Wow, Sabres are already up 2-0, 6 minutes into the game. Did not catch that, but Sabres are certainly rolling. All right, Victor breaking. All right, Amanda's got a bank on the 1 ball. Let's see if she goes for it. She does. All right, I think she can make this 2 ball, and the 3 ball plays between the 5-8. Watch out. Ooh. I think he's going to play the 2-3 here. The 2-9 is too difficult with where the 9's sitting, so if he can play the 2-3, just leave the 2 ball sort of where the 3 ball is now. Should have a look at the 2 ball. Just come off the left side rail. That's what he's lining up, the 2-3 combo. And perfect. Just play this with a little bit of top outside, just come straight up the table. I think the 5-9 combo is going to come into play here after the 4 ball. Okay, he's winding it up here with some bottom. All right, good shot there. It's another way to play it. That's more player preference, either coming off the bottom rail or coming backwards. So 5-9 is playable here. He's just going to have to get good on it. I think he can just draw back to the left side rail. Just got to get good on this. This 5-9 is not easy if you leave it long. Okay, let's see. This would be 2 early 9 balls in a row for Victor, and this would be to tie our match at 4. Lining it up. Wow, and he rattles it, and even worse, he's going to leave Amanda a good shot on this 5 ball. Getting to the 6 ball, not as easy as it looks. Amanda's a little flat on the 5 ball, and I think she's got the angle going towards the 7. Oh, she pulls it back nicely. All right, she's going to have to make a good shot here on the 6 ball. Going inside? Okay, she can clip off the right side of the 7 and just leave Victor tough. Just hit the 7 towards the 8. Okay, I think she still may have... No, I think Victor can see that 7 ball. Okay, fires at the bank. It goes off both points, and it's a tough break there for Victor. He's going to leave Amanda a shot here. And she has enough of that right side rail that she could just play this with some bottom right. Wow, and she just rattles in that pocket. We've seen quite a few balls rattle into that top right corner pocket this evening. Just going to step away for one moment. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I just checked with Amanda. She said she won that last rack, so we have a 5-3 lead. Victor at the table on the 2 ball. Puts it in nicely, just bumps into that 9 ball. All right, so 3 balls, a thin cut here. Not sure if that 4 ball goes in the right side pocket, but not even sure if he can hold for it with that 3 ball being so thin. Okay, plays a smart shot there. Just into the backside of the 9 ball.
He's leaning over with all the ones people left here. Like I look at the paper, I'm like, what the fuck is this? So if you can check out his photo, the wrap is from Mikey, so we can't warranty it. So just keep it in case something.
All right.
Yeah, Google Fairline Predator song.
All right, Victor with ball in hand here on the 3 ball.
He used to come back. He knows Mike Guzman, Mike's team back then. Corey Bailey.
Okay, he's going to look to play the 4 ball in the right side pocket. He's going to just draw it back. Good play there. I think he can just roll this 4 ball in softly. Doesn't need to do anything crazy here. Gonna have a look at the 6. It's gonna lead him right to the 7 ball. Or I'm sorry, he's on the 5 ball. Missed that ball. A little straight. See if he can do something here with the cue ball. Oh, what's up? All right, he banks the 5 ball. And he's going to leave Amanda a shot here, and a great spot to get back for the 6 ball, too. She's got a great angle with just some bottom left on the cue ball. She's going to come to the right side of the 6 ball. All right, plays that beautifully. She's going to leave herself a great angle here on the 6 ball. Looks like she can just come straight up table. Yep. Doesn't want to get straight. Wants the cue ball to slow up. Looks like she can just play it forward off 2 rails. Okay, tries to draw it back. She's going to go into the 8. I think she had a better angle to go forward there. Go 2 rails back towards the middle of the table.
Oh, sure. Should I serve it to you with a...
But still a look here on the 8 ball.
It's killing me.
She's going to maybe try to play safe. Just clip off the 8 ball. Try to bring the cue ball behind the 9. All right, she tries to cross bank. And oof, Victor comes to the table with an absolutely brutal shot here. Can't cut the 8 ball into the top left corner because the scratch is on. He might just need to try to play safe. Maybe just try to hit the 8 ball full and put the 8 ball on the top rail. We'll see what he elects to do here. That's exactly what he does. He plays a good shot there. Doesn't leave him anything super easy. Might look for a return safety play here. Amanda really looking at this one. She's not sure, I think, if she wants to play the 8 ball or maybe try to play safe here. I mean, the cut is on to the top right corner, but we all know how difficult of a pocket that is. And if you hang it up, you're going to leave Victor a pretty easy out here. Looks like she's trying to bank it, maybe. Oh, wow, she tried to back cut it to the top left corner. Good thing is, though, that she swung the cue ball, so she's going to leave Victor some distance here. Victor pretty straight on this 8 ball. Definitely not a shot you want to try to roll, so I expect him to try to play this with some bottom, just try to stick the cue ball. for the 9. Got to hit this clean. We know this pocket will definitely reject the ball if you don't hit it clean. If you hit any part of the pocket or the rail, you're in trouble. Victor taking a couple extra seconds on this shot, just gathering himself. I think that's a smart move. Fires it in. Really good shot there by Victor. A very important shot in the match. This is to, again, trim the deficit to 1. This shot to make it 5-4. We've seen Victor struggle a couple times with 9 balls in this match, so all right, shoots that with some confidence. That cue ball is going to hit that side rail. All right, 5-4. So our back and forth match continues. Victor needs 3. Amanda needs 2. Again, thank you for joining. Thank you for sticking it out with some of the technical difficulties we've been having. We've had some internet issues at the pool hall. But looks like it's pretty steady right now. I don't want to jinx it. All right, Victor using the traditional triangle rack and breaking off, trailing 5-4, a big rack here. Breaking from the left side rail. Marks up his bead. I think this is an extremely important rack here. You let Amanda get to the hill. It's definitely difficult to come back from that, and yeah, just a bad roll there. Cue ball, I think, gets kicked down table. Probably going to push out here. He made 3 balls on the break, so a tremendous break. He just doesn't get any love with a look at the 1 ball. So I think he's just going to push out, and if you're new to 9 ball, the push out is the shot directly after the break. The player at the table can put the cue ball anywhere he wants. He can hit a ball, not hit a ball. He can make a ball. It doesn't matter. Now Amanda, as the incoming player, has the option to give it back to Victor. She's going to take it on. All right, she was trying to get behind the 6. You can see with her body language, she was trying to will it behind the 6, but doesn't get it there. And Victor's coming to the table with a shot on the 1. Ooh, doesn't want to scratch there. Especially, you know, after that great break that Victor had, making 3 balls, it just makes the out a little bit easier for Amanda. 6 to the 7, probably the most difficult shot. 7 to the 8 is going to be easy with the 8 ball sitting there near the side pocket. So Amanda's looking to see where she wants to be on the 4 ball, because you got to get good on the 6 to get on the 7. So okay, she goes into the 9 ball. All right, a little straight on the 4 ball. If she does have the inside angle, she can draw it above the 6. Okay, she does. Doesn't want to get straight on the 6. All right, she's just going to roll the 6 ball in, maybe take the medicine on the 7 ball. Yeah, that's what she's going to do. Looks like she can just go back and forth, come across table, and then back for the 8 ball in the left side pocket. Play with a touch of inside. Okay, that's what she did. She just overcut it, and Victor's got a great opportunity here to tie up our match at 5. So just needs these 3 balls. I don't think you have to do anything too crazy with the 7 ball. Just leave yourself an angle to get down table for the 9. I mean, you could probably just stop it right there if you want. Okay, he's going forward. He's going to use the top rail. Okay, gets himself an angle on the 8. He's just going to roll down table, use that left side rail. Okay, he doesn't. Wants it to slow up, and he does. Great position there on the 9 ball, and all indications are we're going to have a 5-5 match here. And he buries it, 5-5. Victor Dold ties up our match. Race to 2. And Victor's breaking off after just making 3 balls on the break. He's looking to do something similar here. I would not change my break position. Wherever Victor broke from the last time, that's where I would be breaking from. Seeing that he made 3 balls. All right. 8 ball, 9 ball. And again, hooked on the 1 ball. And I think the 4 ball is the ball that got him the last time too. So just got to spot the 9 ball. Don't think he can see the 1. I think he's going to have to push out. He could just run into the 9, leave the cue ball where the 9 ball is. Make Amanda, force Amanda to play a safe. Maybe try to use the 3 or the 2, which isn't easy. Looks like he's thinking of something different here. Okay, he's going to put the cue ball in the bottom. I don't hate that, but I know Amanda's a shooter. She's an aggressive player, so wouldn't be shocked if she takes this on. Okay, and she's going to leave an opportunity for Victor here. He can make the 1. He's going into the 4, which I don't think would hurt him. I think you can just play the cue ball into the 4, let the 4 ball stop the cue ball, and just make that 2 ball where it is now. Okay. He's going to get a roll here. He's going to leave that 1 ball hooked with the 4 ball. Is Amanda going to jump at this, or is she going to kick? She's looking at it. She's going back to her bag, I believe, for her jump stick. If she jumps it, she can definitely make it. The 1 ball looks straight on to the top left corner. Wow, great jump shot there. Buries the 1, and she's going to have a good look at the 2 here. The 2 ball, I think she can just roll it into the side and then play the 3 ball down into the bottom right corner. So tremendous shot there by Amanda Zajac. All right, she does make the 2 ball, but all right, let's see what she can do here on the 3 ball. She's going to have to kick at it. I think I would slow kick this. Might have, nope. All right, so Victor, good chance here. He can play the 3 ball in the top right corner. Now you might say, you know, he could play it in the bottom corner or the top corner. You want to try to avoid passing the side pocket because those points can come into play. So I'm playing the 3 ball into this top right corner, and I'm just trying to get somewhere into the middle of the table for that 4 ball. Victor, he's actually, yeah, there you go. Get a little outside it. Just punch it over for the 4. And he misses it. Right idea. It was the right shot for Victor. He just overcut it. Okay, she hit that a little thin. But the 5 ball's hanging, so you don't have to do anything position-wise. Just make the 4. And she's going to make it. And watch out for cue ball. Where's the cue ball going? It's going right in front of the corner pocket. 5 ball, 6 ball, 7. I mean, everything is there. Cannot see Amanda not getting out here. Just needs to make sure she gives herself an angle on the 6. Eesh. I would have tried to use the rail if she could. Very difficult here. She may have to leave herself the bank. I don't see any other option. She's pretty straight in on the 6. Nine ball is very accessible, so you don't have to get crazy with the position on the bank. Just put yourself in a position to be able to make the 7, and you're going to have a look at the 9. She probably wants to maybe roll it down about 2 more inches. Oh, no, she's going to go for the 7 in the side. This is not a shot I'm a fan of. I would probably much rather bank the ball than try to cut this ball on the side, but, you know, player preference. Again, I know Amanda's pretty good at these shots, so wow, great shot. The 7 and relatively easy 9 ball here to go up 6-5 to get on the hill. And she buries it. So 6-5, Amanda. She is on the hill. Victor needs to climb back in it. Or this could be our last rack. All right, Amanda racking, looking to break on the hill. Larry stopping by. Amanda's on the hill, 6-5. Still having some internet issues. We keep losing it and then coming back. So I think Tony said he was going to try to reset it. I also think it's because maybe there's so many people in here on the Wi-Fi. I think it's
Possibility. Bandwidth issues.
all right. Amanda breaking off here. Looks like she may have slugged herself there, but she's going to make 2 balls. She's going to have a look at the 3. I don't think the 9 goes off the 8. It's worth a look. Fires at it and tries to come back to maybe break it out, but still going to have a good look at the 4. She's going to thin off the 4, try to get behind the 6. Plays that nicely. Nope, she's going to run into the 6, and oof. I think Victor's going to have a 4-9 combo here. He can't back cut the 4 ball to the bottom left. Really not an obvious safety play here, so it's probably going to be riding the cheese here, 4-9 for the quick victory and to put our match to hill. Let's see if that's Victor's choice here. He is lining it up. Knows exactly where he wants to hit on that 4 ball. He buried an early 9 in one of our previous racks, so should be putting a pretty confident stroke on this 9 ball, just eyeing it up one last time. Not 100% sure of it. Okay, he's down on the shot. 4-9. Just overcuts it. But he's going to leave the 4 ball behind the 5. So Amanda's going to have to kick at this with some right-hand English, spin it back to the 4. Oh, she doesn't get enough right-hand spinning on it. And all right, Victor with a chance to go hill here. Has 6 balls left on the table. They're all pretty open. 7, 8, 9 looks like a practice drill. So really just, concentrate on the 4, 5, 6. Good on the 5, and you're in business. The 5 to the 6 is definitely the key shot here. So anytime there's, a slightly difficult shot in the rack, the big thing is you want to be close. Okay, Victor is just going to go for a safe here. Yeah, a little bit shocking there. I thought Victor would probably go for the out. Amanda, I believe, is on 1. So this would be her second foul if she doesn't hit the 4 ball, but definitely expect her to hit it, maybe make it. Wow, she does make the 4 ball. Not how she intended, but the 4 ball bangs to the top right corner. Victor with a little wry smile there. Okay, playing this with some bottom right. Oh, she overcuts it. Victor walking slowly to the table. I think he knows what his fate is. He doesn't see the 5 ball. He laughs a little bit, looks up at the air, shakes his head. He's going to have to kick at it. He just maybe wants to hit a piece of the 5 ball. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, that's our BCA Cash League tonight. Pool hall is crowded. A lot of fun, though. Okay, kicking at the 5 ball. Okay, he tried to go right at it, and he's going to make the 6. Is he going to get any love? He is. He is. He can see that 5 ball. Think he can just draw it out for the 7 or come off the right side rail. Just make it. Perfect. And we may be going hill here, folks. A little tongue twister. Barring anything unforeseen, I think Victor's got these last 3 balls. I don't want to put the commentator's curse on him, but could just stop the ball right there. Okay. 9 ball in the bottom left corner. Just come above it. You want to try to get between the side pockets. Maybe a touch of inside to check it.
Yeah, it should be. I should have a tag.
Okay. All right, this 9 ball, if you can bear down and make it, we're going to be going hill. No backing it and jacking it, though. We got another match coming up after this. Again, Chris Hallen and Adam Maloney will be playing for the opportunity to take on our number 20th spot player, Matt Mendola. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Victor just eyeing this 9 ball. Looks straight in, but I don't blame him. You know, he just wants to make sure he's gathered and in a good spot here to make this 9. And he buries it with confidence. So Hill, 6-6. It is anybody's ball game here. Nice little comeback from Victor. He was down 5-3. And let's hear your predictions in the live chat. Who do you think is going to take this Hill match? Before the match, I didn't give my prediction, but I was speaking to somebody at the pool hall. I said that I thought Amanda was going to win a close one, so I'll stick with Amanda, but Victor has a nice little run here, and he's been breaking really well. I think that's one of the things that's helped him in this match is I feel like he's made, one break. I know he made 3 balls. I don't want to curse him. Okay, I did curse him. He does not make anything, but like we often see with Hill matches, it's not going to be somebody just running away with it, breaking and running. You very rarely see that Hill. You very rarely see a player break off and just run the table. You like a little bit of that back and forth. It just kind of increases the drama a bit and keeps you on the edge of your seat. All right, Amanda here on the 1 ball. Is she just going to try to play safe? She can roll it behind the 3-6. No. All right. Let's see what Victor can do here on this 1 ball. Okay, he stands up. He didn't like it. He's back down. Ooh, he hit that good. It's just, we know that pocket, it's difficult if you hit any part of the pocket, any of the inside of those points. But he doesn't leave Amanda with anything here. She going Ralph first. Could she go between the 5-6? She can. Gets it up table. And that's what if you can't get a hook, you just want to leave distance. That's your best friend, is leaving distance. And wow, great shot there by Victor. That's not as easy as it looks, folks. You got to have great speed control on a shot like that, and you can always double kiss. You can hit it too full, hit it too thin. So really impressive shot there by Victor. I think what I'm going to do, if you are going to be sticking around for our second match, I think I'm going to end the stream and restart it. Maybe that's going to help our internet here. All right, now this is interesting. 1-9 is definitely not a shot I'm going to be taking on. That's very, very difficult, but let's see where Victor's confidence is right now. If he even looks at that 1-9, pretty, I would say, relatively simple out here, especially if that 3 ball goes in the right side pocket. Doesn't look like he's looking at the 1-9, so he must be in a confident mindset right now. Just taking his time. Okay, now he is looking at the 1-9. That is an extremely difficult shot. If he makes it, he's the hero. But you can also miss this pretty badly, cutting that 9 ball. Okay, he's going to go for it. Let's see. Yeah, he's reconsidering. I think you can get good on the 2 ball, and I think you can play the 2 to the 3 to play the 3 in the top right corner, but Victor doesn't like it, so he's going to go for the 1-9. Let's see. This would be for the match. Wow, and he makes it. What a shot there by Victor Dold. He's going to shake hands with Amanda. We're going to get him over here for a quick post-match interview. If you have any questions for Victor, let us know in the chat. All right, we're going to go ahead and update the Buffalo top players list here, and we're going to welcome Victor into the booth here. So, Victor, you're going to move up. You're going to move up to number 15. Oops. Amanda's moving down. Amanda's moving down. You're moving up. All right, so let's pull it up here. Let's see what it looks like. Well, congratulations on the victory. Just give us your quick thoughts. How do you think you played?
Oh, terrible.
Terrible? Okay.
I mean, I haven't played in about a month and just out of stroke and not feeling good. And Amanda wasn't feeling good either. Thank goodness. Neither one of us deserved to win.
Yeah, that's what the chat was. We had a pretty quick, or we had a pretty talkative chat, and the one thing they were saying is early on in the match, it seemed like you both were kind of a little bit rusty. You guys were missing shots that you normally make. There was a lot of back and forth. You missed that opening 9 ball. Sometimes, especially in a short race to 7, that can get in a player's head and it can affect you throughout the match. Like, how did you kind of let that go and just kind of move forward?
I didn't.
You didn't? Well, towards the end of the match.
I was stroking great. I ran a rack until I missed an easy 9 ball.
I mean, towards the end of the end of the match, though, I mean, it looked like you were getting your stroke a little bit. No?
I didn't feel good at all the whole match.
Yeah, one of the things.
I mean, the point is, I took the 1-9 combo instead of running out. I mean,
so
I
that's
hate
actually
winning that way, but
I was going to ask you
I didn't
about
trust
that.
myself to run out.
That is one of the things I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, did you really like the 1-9, or was it more a case of you just not liking the run out?
No, I couldn't run it out. The way I'm playing right now, I couldn't run 3 balls out at the end.
Because that was a very tough 1-9 combo. I mean, most players probably wouldn't even take that on to try to cut the 9 ball that thin.
Well, and I really, luckily, it was about 2 inches off the rail.
Yeah.
And I played it to hopefully take the 1 ball down the other side of the table if I did miss it.
Right, right. Well, taking a look at our Buffalo top players list, so now you're moving up to 15. So above you is Dave Bauer, and I know Jason Dwyer has been looking to get a match on the book. So, what do you think about maybe challenging up for the 13th spot? We'll get a match.
I mean, I'd love to play Jay.
With Dwyer?
Larry did say.
Oh wait, Larry. Yep.
Larry wanted to challenge.
Larry, you want to challenge? I see Larry waving behind Victor. Yeah. So Larry wants to challenge up. So maybe we'll get something on the books with you and Larry.
Yeah.
Okay. Any closing thoughts? Any memorable shots? Anything? What
missed shots?
Let's put it this way: you're gonna have another match coming up soon. If we can get this match on the books with Larry, if you had to say maybe one thing, just seeing how you played today, what would be one thing that you'd say maybe you want to prove on? Going towards just ball making.
I just need to come in here about 2 days before the match and shoot for about 5 hours. I'll be good.
Okay.
I won't miss the shots I missed today.
All right. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
We're going to sign off here, and then we're going to start a new stream for our next match, Chris Hallen and Adam Maloney. So we'll be right back with you. Thank you.